The legendary sunflower. Let's start with one of the most famous plants, the sunflower. It was the most valuable plant at the time, with a base price of 160,000. And even though it eventually lost the throne, it's still incredibly profitable. Today, the craziest part was that you only had a 0.5% chance of getting it from the flower seed packs. On top of that, each flower weighed 16.5 kilograms, and despite being a multi-harvest plant, it only gave you a single sunflower per harvest. But what truly made it legendary was the Dawnbound event, a 150x mutation that only activated if 4 players brought their sunflowers together under the aura of the sun god. Jandel, that moment went down in the history of Grow a Garden. The ancient fossil. Now let's talk about one of the rarest divine plants ever added, the fossil. It came with the prehistoric update alongside Bone Blossom. You only had a 0.5% chance of obtaining it through the ancient seed packs. Its fruit had a base weight of 4 kilograms with a base value of 80,000 shekels. Not only was it powerful, but it also stood out as one of the best looking plants in the game. The myth of Bone Blossom. Bone Blossom is one of the most controversial plants in the entire game. It was the very first transcended tier plant, introduced in the same prehistoric update as Fossil. Originally, its stats weren't that impressive, with a base value of 175,000 and a much heavier weight. But after several buffs, its base value was raised to 200,000, and its weight dropped to just 3 kilograms, massively boosting its value per kilogram. With a 2.5% huge chance, the same as Candy Blossom, Bone Blossom became a powerhouse. Some still argue Candy Blossom is better, but Jandel himself confirmed that Bone Blossom holds the crown. The iconic Candy Blossom is, without a doubt, the most iconic plant ever released. It appeared during the Easter event and could be bought in the event shop for 10 million shekels, with a 4% chance of being in stock. What makes Candy Blossom so special is that it produces up to 12 fruits per harvest. Each fruit only weighs 3 kilograms, but the base value is 100,000 shekels. And on top of that, it has a 2.5% huge chance, one of the highest in the game. Its colorful cotton candy fruit and unique design made it unforgettable, and to this day, every new plant is compared against Candy Blossom. The Traveler's Fruit was a surprise addition during the summer event. Unlike most divine plants, this one was sold directly in the event shop for 32 summer coins. Its fruits weigh 15 kilograms each, with a base value of 70,000. But the real advantage is that it produces up to 5 fruits per harvest, making it a very efficient multi-harvest plant. Interestingly, this plant actually exists in real life, originally from the island of Madagascar. The rare sugar apple is one of the most unique plants in the game. It was added during the Busyberry event, just like the sunflower, and sold for 25 million shekels in the shop. But the real difficulty is that it only has a 0.34% chance of appearing in stock. Its fruits weigh 9 kilograms, with a base value of 50,000, even though that seems lower compared to other plants. Sugar apple compensates by producing multiple fruits per harvest, making it just as profitable as higher value plants. It also has a rare ripe variant, changing its color and making it even more sought after. The deadly Venus flytrap still holds the title of the most pay-to-win plant in Grow a Garden. It was added in the Angry Plant event and is one of the only plants that moves. With a base weight of 10 kilograms and a base value of 85,000, it only produces 1 fruit per harvest. But the challenge wasn't in using it was in obtaining it. To even get seed packs, players had to feed a giant plant 50 times with specific weights and mutations. After all that, the premium pack gave only a 1% chance of getting a fly trap, and the basic pack just 0.01%. It was pure madness. The mighty dragon pepper is the godfather of both the dragon fruit and pepper family. It was added in the Crafter's update and became one of the strongest divine plants. This multi-harvest plant produces 4 to 6 fruits per harvest. Each fruit weighs 6 kilograms. with a base value of 80,000. That combination made it insanely valuable, but also extremely rare. The chance of getting it from crafters packs was only 0.5%, though in the rainbow sack it went up to 7%. The beautiful Moonblossom was one of the main reasons the Lunar Glow event became a fan favorite. As its name suggests, anything with blossom tends to be overpowered, and this plant was no exception. It produces several flowers per harvest, each weighing 3 kilograms with a base value of 66,000. That makes its price per kilo an incredible 22,000 shekels. You had just a 0.5% chance of getting Moonblossom from the nighttime packs, or 2.5% from the premium ones. Besides being valuable, it was also visually stunning, making it one of the community's favorites. The giant pinecone might not be the prettiest plant, but it is one of the most expensive. It costs 55 million in the seed shop, and it only has a 0.29% chance of appearing in stock. It's a prismatic multi-harvest plant that produces several pinecones per harvest. Each weighs 5 kilograms with a base value of 72,000. Interestingly, its original value was 100,000, but it was nerfed down to 72,000, a 27% reduction. Even with the nerf, it remains a powerful plant. The elegant elephant ears is one of the most beautiful plants in the game. It was released in the summer harvest update and could be obtained from summer packs with a 0.5% chance, or 7% from the rainbow sack. It is a prismatic, multi-harvest plant, capable of producing up to 6 fruits per harvest. Each ear weighs a lot, but with a base value of 77,000. The total per harvest can reach 462,000. It's heavy, it's rare, and it's stunning. The Elder Strawberry is like the upgraded version of the original strawberry. It was added in the second part of the Zen update, the Corrupted update. This prismatic multi-harvest plant has a base weight of 6 kilograms. With each strawberry valued at 90,000, it costs 70 million jandlas in the seed shop, with a 0.24% chance of appearing. Players often question its balance compared to other plants, since it's easier to obtain than something like elephant ears, but with almost equal value. The maple apple is the rarest plant in the Zen seed packs. It has a beautiful orange design that makes it stand out from other fruits. This divine multi-harvest plant can produce up to 4 apples per harvest, each weighing 3 kilograms with a base value of 77,000. In both the regular and exotic Zen packs, the odds are the same, 0.5%, or 7% from the rainbow sack. Some players have maple apples that yield even more than 4 fruits, making them extremely profitable. The Tranquil Bloom was released in the Corrupted Zen update, alongside the Elder Strawberry. It is a prismatic flower, and one of the most beautiful plants ever added. It grows on a tree with 2 color variations, and produces up to 4 flowers per harvest. Each bloom has a base weight of 4 kilograms and a base value of 93,000 shekels. It cannot be obtained through seed packs, or the shop only through kitsune chests, with a 1% chance. That rarity and beauty made Tranquil Bloom an instant favorite.